My fellow scout troopers, we are at Napoleon Total War 3. Today we are on the Flanders 8 map, and now we've got a little surprise for you today. We've got 3 YouTubers, I think, battling it out here today. We have Kingston and Gamelord. Gamelord sent me the replay, so thank you to Gamelord for the replay. Their allies are Squag and Earl of Uxbridge. We have Paranoid and the third YouTuber, Pope John Paul 1961. We also have Yonatan and Implex, so go and check out their channels as well, guys. We're on the Flanders 8 map, if I didn't say so earlier. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, there are 4 ways of doing that. You just have to send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can send it to me directly on Discord via private message. You can also post it to my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and just post it in the Battle Replay sub-channel there. Or you can tag me in any Napoleon Total War 3 replay you post on the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord as well. Now on the map today, we already have 5 1-pointers and 2 4-pointers. I think for a total of 13 points. I think this is a map I actually did recently in a replay I maybe posted the day before, actually. So we have Netherlands in front of us. We have his allies here. Marmot, 2nd Corps, and still Marmot. We have over here the French Imperials. Don't often see French commanders mixed in with regular factions, to be honest. Okay, over here, do we have 2 Marmot armies? We do, it looks like. There's 2 full-sized armies. Okay, it is what it is. That's the Netherlands over there. Looks like we have some scouting force from the Netherlands. Over here we have the 7th Coalition, so that's going to make things fun. We've also got another army here, but this is on the opposing team. What the hell's going on here? I am very confused, because honestly it looks like here we're going to have 2 Netherlands armies here facing off against each other. I don't think I've actually seen that one before, so that's one for the books. I wonder how they're going to distinguish between friend and foe. Because, you know, whenever you're looking around at the map or as the battle unfolds, you're going to see 2 Netherlands armies here. You know, I don't know how you can tell which one's yours and which one's your friends. I can see both teams exploiting this big time for their advantage, so we'll see which team comes out on top. It's probably in France's best interest that they attack and destroy the enemy Netherlands as fast as possible to avoid further confusion. Yeah, this was a map I did in the previous replay. Flanders A map appears to be a popular map. I can see why. There is lots of open space in certain areas. The trees are sort of clumped up in one area, which makes it easier to avoid. The deployment zones by the blue team time to move up through the gaps there to set themselves up ahead of the forest before their enemies come down upon them. Just seeing players sort of pop up here and there. So I've seen Netherlands, I've seen 7th Coalition, and that's it. I'm actually having a hard time spotting the other red team factions. Oh, we'll see how it unfolds later on. We're almost ready for a cut, but before we do, guys, if you want to support the channel, make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you don't miss a fight. Leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. Now, I saw an enemy artillery actually deploy top of this hill here. Makes sense. Gives you a nice firing angle over the whole battlefield. And you got the French players here lining up their cav. The French Imperials there. Marmont's inbound with theirs. I'm seeing a lot of light, fast cav. We've got some mid-tier dragoons, some chevaliers, and grenadiers. So heavy cav. Mid to heavy cav here on the French side. Now to win this battle, they got to hit France from every angle. Downside is for Netherlands, unlike Marmot, Marmot can bring a crap ton of cavalry because, you know, as I always think or say, that's a cavalry-based faction. Netherlands here deployed a set of 6-pounders, and they've taken out 8 horses there of the heavy cav unit. Got an arty moving up. A lonesome. A 6-pounder. Must have been strapped for cash. You couldn't bring a set. Yeah, boys, gotta seek refuge here behind the hills. Don't think they can. They have to go a fair distance actually to get away from the arty. They should just do what the French Imperial player did. Move his cavalry behind the building, behind the town, for protection. Moving them back helps a little bit, but they're still exposed. So it's time for a small cut, peoples. I will see you all on the battlefield. Alright guys, we're back. We've got the English skirmishers here, firing on the French units, but the cavalry here coming to run these guys down because there is no protection around them. He's striking with his fast, hard-hitting chevaliers. One down. Yep, I would have suggested going after this one too. No enemy cav nearby. There is infantry. That's got to be a concern. Okay, they broke, but they should reform. Oh, they'll keep them on their toes. He did that because the infantry units here just holding outside the town. They can't really reach them. Obviously, skirmishers have the range advantage. This unit here has taken about 9 casualties. So they were just sort of prodding away, just sort of poking them a little bit. So a nice arty hit right there. Clearly his barricades here just for show. They offer very little protection. Down almost, oh, down by 9 as well. Okay, boys, we're opening up. You can see the bullets. They're firing. I've seen a few fall there. Okay, they're trying to move further away, try and get out of their range. This French player, the French Imperials moved into the town before, and they've pretty much lined themselves right in front of the town, trying to use the barricades for protection, or what limited protection it seems to offer. Now, this French player here, Marmont 2nd Corps, I'm not sure what their plan is, because we've got England here advancing on them as they're trying to move towards the town here. He's got a couple of skirmishers units out to act as kind of like a smoke screen, a protection, a barrier between them and the main army as they move across. But I think he's going to get caught out here. England is advancing on him. This force here needs to wield left, immediately need to pivot and turn left, move towards the enemy right here. Strike at the point here. I reckon this is a vulnerable section here of the English army. And if the French attacked here in force, they could either, I think it's more likely they would force England back, but potentially they can move forward and outflank either side and turn the entire flank. Potentially catch out Netherlands as well at the very end there. But he's still moving across. I think there was a missed opportunity there. The Imperial player's gone for it, but he just doesn't have the force to back up the attack. It won't be as effective. But as I say that, the England player did fall back a little bit. We've got reserves moving up now to plug that gap. I think if the French player had moved up immediately when we saw earlier, he'd be in place by the time the English had brought up their reinforcements. And by then it'd be too late. The French would have the high ground and the firing positions to easily take the advantage and win that battle there. We'll take the initiative. Alright, now we've got blue team forces sort of scattered a bit. Whereas the red team looks like it's a huge juggernaut just waiting to roll forward over all the blue team forces here in the area. Here they come. Well, that Artie's getting some good hits, but then again the enemy is point blank in front of you. Too far away for canister shot though. Got skirmishes there. French skirmishes popping up from the grass. Skirmishes falling back. Yep, saw one go down there. What's that cavalry thinking about doing? Skirmishers trying to use their range advantage. England's moving forward. They're going for a bayonet charge. Or are they? I think this is bad. If they do charge, they probably should have charged. There's no reinforcements really behind the French line here. Once they break this line, it's over for them. We've got cavalry moving in. This unit can't form square. This is the same unit we saw break earlier. Charged in, slashing their swords away. And I've seen a lot of them fall there. And the French do have reinforcements in this area. The enemy won't be able to push them back so easily here. Netherlands taking his time, I reckon, on the right flank there to move around. The French sending back reinforcements now. You know, before they were sending them towards the town, but now they're coming back. This could be Gamelord moving up. Looks like he's sending over reinforcements on this side. So everyone obviously thinks this is where the main battle is going to be fought, so they're committing all their resources now to this area. England's moving around. Their intention probably is to form on the Netherlands' right flank. Sort of arc around like a hook. I'm using that hook reference again. Mainly because I reckon they're trying to swing around behind Netherlands here and move up this direction just at the forest edge here. Potentially. Try to outflank the French, firing just outside the town there. I just don't know if the blue team has an answer for this advance. We've got the Mum and Second Corps player, one of them, pulling units off the line, leaving a big gap here. I'm assuming no one's going to fill that gap. We've got about 6 French infantry units over here. We've got some artillery there that needs to be protected. Netherlands player will definitely be eyeing a charge. He's de-limbered. Lumbered, he's de-lumbered. So he's not going anywhere. Got the other English player here, just hovering just outside the town. He's trying to anchor these forces here, so his allies can potentially outnumber his enemy over here. Just overwhelm them with firepower. So what can the Netherlands do here? Boys moving up. So what's going on over here? Let's peer through the mist. That's an enemy Netherlands cav. Still got some howitzer fire there. French skirmishers over there. Some French units way in the distance there. Some chasseurs behind the trees. Okay, red team continuing their advance. Seeing a lot of dead forces here. They're taking massive casualties in this area. Alright. Oh, they've pressed and engaged over here. French cav manages to hold out. I half feared for the artillery there, but that's broken French cavalry. Okay, small victory there for the blue team. Their cavalry force holds their left flank, protects their artillery, which potentially has the ability to keep the enemy at bay and to stop them from wrapping around their forces. So this artillery piece serves as a vital defense. What the hell's happening here? They're wavering. Can they be back to troops? Jeez. Another volley took out about 20 of them. No rest for the wicked, eh? Another slug, another 20. And some nice return fire there. Seeing a lot of English militia. That's why they're not being as effective as their French counterparts. That's probably why they're getting in so close to maximize their effectiveness. The downside is it's buying the French more time to shoot them. Looks like England's starting to move on the town again. It's been a little while since they were moving in on the town. You recall they retreated before. Boys have taken some casualties. Netherlands hasn't taken too many. They haven't been here as long. The enemy Netherlands troops seem to be inflicting a few casualties over here. Cavs charging forth. have some carabiners over here. English cab going after the arty, being intercepted in the nick of time. So close. Oh, hang on, this unit might succeed. They tried to hit the cav, but the hill protected them. And the friendly cav here trying to save them. Still intact, they're still in the game. Well, these guys here must be part of the red team. They're falling back. What are they shooting at? Over here. That makes a lot of sense. They're right in line with them.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest away.
Trying to pull those skirmishers back a little bit. All the troops here are sort of blobbed up a little bit. Good hit there. That ball just nicked them. Okay, Netherlands and England here have rallied for another attack. They're going in again. They've got to try and keep their troops as best they can behind the French troops. They've got to keep the French troops between them and the arty. Their right flank is getting the hammering. It might be a mistake. Oh no, the French player is going to pull out. I was thinking it might be a mistake here for the French to pull out. They were delaying the enemy's advance, buying the French artillery more time to get some excellent hits here on the English and Netherlands troops that were to the left of their friendly infantry. Hopefully these guys can move with a bit of speed after they're hooked up. But they should just bayonet charge the guys while they're there. So the cav's going to try and go for a charge. And these guys can't form square. Okay. Just trying to delay the enemy. They're going for a bayonet charge. Where's that cavalry? Cavalry's needed, turn them around. No, too late. Oh, this last one broke. Mission accomplished. Well done to the English player there. Look at the red team's lines here. They're just surrounding the blue team's forces.
Our men are running, sir.
You see the red team, they're doing their best to sort of stay behind the French troops. Like this arty only has really has limited targets. These guys here could potentially shoot. Well, I suppose they've got 10 or so targets in their sights, but Netherlands here is moving forwards. Whoa. That's better. With that arty gone, they feel emboldened to pursue this direction. Okay, new strategy it seems. The line here of the French is looking very, very thin. I know they've got some in reserve, but it ain't much. Remember, we've got English troops moving into the forest here, trying to hit the French straight from the side. This English player over here is really blowing up his forces. It's a shame that the French arty can't really get a good bead on him. Potentially he's trying to shoot him. France has fallen back. How's the town going? Town's holding. Looks like they're about to get a bit of a wraparound though. He's fallen back. There's the enemy forces. They're pushing the blue team back into the town. Okay, blue's forces here, they're losing ground. They'll try and take up positions in the town, try and force the enemy into a bottleneck, or multiple bottlenecks. It makes it easier to deal with and cancels out their numbers, I suppose, their number advantage. Okay, they broke one unit. We've got a couple of units here moving up. These two units here need to advance to take him out. And then, maybe then, we can see the blue team launch their first counter-attack. And try to outflank the English line. The danger of doing that is it does expose them to the arty. But if they have some spare cavalry units, potentially they could just straight charge them down. Take them out of the equation. That's a lot of firepower. 12 pounders, 6 pounders, 12 pounders again. That's 5 12-pounder cannons. 3 howitzers there. Honestly, I think Netherlands and France need to fall back immediately behind the town. I don't know why they've stuck the necks out this time. I mean, this is an insane amount of firepower here, lined up perfectly with their forces. This is crazy. They're sitting ducks. They're being outpositioned. They've got to fall back. Just fall back, mate. Fall back, guys. Get out of there. This is a killing zone.
Our men are running, sir.
Jeez, France is advancing. Don't. Not only is the arty not far away, there's nothing between them and their forces. There's no protection. The French Imperial player has to fall back. He's a dead man if he stays. Guaranteed.
Our men are running, sir.
What the hell are these guys up to? They're brave. English going in for a bayonet charge, trying to take out the arty. And everyone seems oblivious to him. Unfortunately, the crew, the attackers broke, and the crew lives. All that arty just needs to be focused on this area here. Take him out. Take them all out. And if an enemy's going to serve his troops up to you on a silver platter like that, take it and eat it all. Gamelord, the sausage general there, to an English sneak attack. It's unfortunate. French Grenadiers charging up. These guys can form square. They charge them before they can form square. That's decent fire. Falling back yet? Nope. And they're about to be outflanked as well. Now they're falling back. Boys are charging through the line. Oh, those are French troops. Those are French cavalry. They broke him.
We have killed their general, sir.
Oh, nice work. It's got a lot going on there. And they've managed to get into the enemy artillery. Oh, they broke on them. Oh, they were there. They had him. Oh, damn. Be devastated. I'm devastated for the English player. I feel sorry for you, mate. There was no opposition except for the crews. Potentially they could have taken them out and then moved forward to take out the rest as well. Assuming there's no hidden units there defending them. You got the French Imperials here being outflanked and showing no signs of reacting to it. Looks like he's focused over here for now.
We have killed their general, sir.
Okay, that's another general there that's fallen. Yonatan. Luckily the moment here had backup cavalry units, some hussars, and they're going to do the job. Gamelord's forces here needed a big win. And looks like they got it. One more crew left. Did they break? No, they're still here. Just.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
What's going on here? It's like they get stuck on something. I don't get it. That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Well, hopefully he turns around and takes him out. It's like all the lines he just collapsed on them. This is an unexpected turnaround.
Our men are running, sir.
Then again, the red team did lose just 2 generals there. And under the intense pressure, maybe the units just broke and their entire advance just collapsed. That French cavalry unit still hasn't taken out their English artillery yet. I don't know what they're waiting for. Things will look and die here for Gamelord's team. This is an unexpected turnaround to say the least. Boys, you get right in the face of their enemy. Unless you're trying to outflank the French. Another unit coming up for a bayonet charge. This year being outflanked themselves. There we go. Great volley there. Jeez, once those two enemy generals fell, everything just shifted dramatically, didn't it? It's nuts. It seemed like the whole time Gamelord's team was on the back foot, and then suddenly they're just charging ahead and rolling over their enemies. What happened? It's a great example of when things look bleak, just how dramatically you can turn it around. And chasing the enemy away, trying to catch him in a crossfire. There's the friendly troops on the other side, the second Marmot player. We have about 17 minutes, 18 minutes left on the clock. Should be no contest here. I think we've got, are those friendlies or are those enemies? No, I can't tell. It could be friendlies. Nah, they're enemies. The French are pursuing and destroying. I'm not sure where the Netherlands are trying to retreat to. Possibly trying to move and take out that the 4-pointer. They're trying to form a semicircle perimeter. Friendly forces appear to be surrounding them. Netherlands sort of holding, waiting for his French Imperial ally to move from the right. That English army is still there. Don't know where the French cab has gone.
Our men are running, sir.
Where's this? The Netherlands Civil War continues. That's a full unit there. Any unit inside that house.
Our men are running, sir.
French artillery just pounding the enemy away. Now the French boys have arrived on the right. I don't know where they're retreating to. There's no safe harbour for them. The other ones appear to be congregating over here now. Now the French are almost upon them. They thought about fighting, but then they pulled back. Now both sides just walking. Just prowling along. I don't know if we'll see a conclusion to this fight or not. The clock simply might just run out. They're trying to catch him, but the enemy just running away. These 5 units here are probably moving to help retake the town. Enemy artillery firing in the direction. Okay, 1 unit down, 2 to go. That's it, okay. Enemies there on this flank is gone. They can move up now, freely. They're still gonna move in and take that building. Ah, come on, let him catch you, mate. It's over. He's just got to bayonet the boys. Okay, they won. Now where's the rest of them men? We've got troops slowly retaking the building there.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright boys, this battle is almost done. They've just taken the building out. A combination of French and Netherlands forces. Over here, the English appear to have slipped away along with the enemy Netherlands troops. So we're doing some cut and come back soon. Alright guys, we're back. The Red boys marched all the way to the line and then turned around for a last stand. Okay, Netherlands has got him surrounded. French allies just maneuvering themselves into a better position. Gamelord's coming in. And the lines collapsed. One big slaughter now. Going for bayonet charge on the crew. Can they get a shot off? No, they can't. And that's victory! So well done to Earl of Uxbridge, 1838, Kingston, 1890, Squag, 1834, and Gamelord, 709. We have Paranoid here on 1032, Pope John Paul, 1961, 555, and Yonatan, 1161, Implex, 1221. Okay, so it looks like here Gamelord was one of the French armies, not the Netherlands army, that was Kingston. So well done, Kingston. Okay, looks like Gamelord's kills here range from 184 all the way down to probably nothing. Yep, General didn't get any kills. That's to be expected. So just scroll up here, give you guys a quick look at how the units did. Nearly there, and we are done. So, thank you to Gamelord for sending me the replay. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, once again, you can send my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can post them to me directly onto Discord via private message. You can also join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance. You can post your battle replays into the battle replay subchannel on the Discord, or you can tag me in a replay you post on the NTW3 Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.